Hello everyone, welcome back to another custom die-cast review. Today we have Brad Keselowski's 2022 Darlington Throwback paint scheme. Now this was when I first started to kind of get into pados a little more. So I tried to do a little more complicated designs like that A-post I figured would be a pain, and it kind of was. So I'm sure this one's not going to be perfect either. It's kind of been a minute since I've done this one, or even kind of looked at it. So I hope with reviewing this car it turned out better than I think it did. Probably not, but you know, we'll see. But yeah, this is the 2022 Darlington Throwback. Now for the 2023 Throwback, I used the wrong tires and nobody told me. So now I had to get a 2023 Throwback car and change the tires on it. So in the die-cast review of that Throwback car, I do have the wrong tires on it, but I am going to swap them out. So eventually it'll be correct. That was before I knew the tires said Goodyear, not Goodyear Eagle, so that's kind of my fault. But anyway, on to the actual diecast here. We're talking about 2022, not 2023. Oh god, yeah, there's a lot of little, like, spots and stuff. Ew, god, I hate when these, like, come out like that. It makes me sick. I just suck, honestly, at these schemes. Having a white-based car is, like, the worst. I've gotten better at like looking for the little like stray hairs and like little spots and specks and stuff, so I got a little better with it. But for this scheme, this custom, not good. So we're gonna have to lower the price on this one. Anyway, got a bunch of freaking just wrinkles everywhere. This may not even be worth posting. Like, this is actually terrible. And I'll tell you what it is. It's because that freaking clear coat I used. I probably did like 6 or 7 customs and used that clear coat, and they all shriveled up like this. So yeah, kind of ditched that method. Don't even know how to pronounce that. Socios.com, something like that there. Yeah, there's the front end. Terrible, that's for sure. Keselowski on the banner. Got the number 6 there. No. Saquitos there, whatever you want to call it. Keselowski on the back name banner, and then of course we got a messed up deck lid. Oh god, it's so aggravating. You guys don't understand, like, how everything goes so smooth, everything goes great, and then you go to clear coat it, the final step, right? Final step, it's gonna look great, gonna look all shiny, and it freaking shrivels up your die cast. Oh, it sucks so bad. Trying to fix things on here while I can. Oh, I'm sorry. This is actually just terrible. Yeah, that sucks quite a lot, honestly. Anyway, there's the deck lid. I don't even want to look at that anymore. Oh my god. Keep hitting things, Jesus. Sociopath.com, whatever you want to call that. RFK, got the number 6. Kohler generators. Saquios, I really don't know how you say that. KohlerGenerators.com. Look, you got freaking stuff sitting there and it's clear coated, and oh my goodness, it sucks. And I think another problem is this whole side decal was one decal. I didn't separate it. You can see from the bubbles, I didn't like cut them out. That's my big mistake. I've actually stopped doing that since then. I kind of learned my lesson. Don't use a full sheet. If you're going to cut them out to like where it's like the least extra as possible, if that makes sense. Like, for example, don't cut out the whole side, just like cut out part of it. That way you can have less room for bubbles and less room for like air getting trapped underneath the decals and stuff. So yeah, I definitely learned that from now on. Kohler generators, Brad Keselowski, Ford, whatever that is on the B post, and Castrol. Got some more freaking bumps here throughout the side. Oh gosh, it's just really annoying, to be honest. I got the Darlington logo there, NASCAR salutes, Goodyear tires. Sunoco, got the number 6. The front end there, it didn't even connect all the way, so I had to, fill it in. And also, this whole hood piece was one section, so if I cut this out separately, I could have put that, or scoot that down a little bit to where I'd match the blue, and I wouldn't have that big blue spot. It sucks. Again, this is one of my earlier cars with pados, so I really didn't know what I was doing. Now I make them a little better because like I see improvement myself, and I know some of the tips and tricks to like not get so many bubbles, kind of make your placement a little better with the decals. It's just really rough, and it sucks. I wish that I did better to begin with, and I wish I knew what then. I wish I knew then what I know now. Obviously, it can only get better from here because I know what I'm doing a little better, and I'm actually learning. I'm only used to making custom race wins or wrecked diecast. I'm not used to the whole actual decaling process. So eventually, I'll stop making excuses of being a noob for making my decals or my cars out of decals, and I actually start explaining these tactics that I use to make them look better. So eventually I'll get there. Just still trying to learn some of the tips and tricks and processes that kind of make it look better. Which I have learned a lot already, don't get me wrong. It's just I wish I knew all this in the beginning. That way it was not as bad as stuff like this is. So my biggest mistake really was the clear coat. That's what really effed up my cars because it got all bubbly and wrinkly. So I stopped doing that. They are not going to look like that anymore, so don't worry about it. Oh, it just sucks because, I try to make money off these now. It's like, I do cars, that way I can say I've done those cars and get experience, and then I don't want to keep them, so I'll sell them off. So if people don't want to buy them, I get stuck with them. And I don't want them. I make them because I want to make them, but not because I want to keep them. So I just throw them away to eBay for somebody else to grab if they want it, and can't do that if you got crappy products. But I am getting better. I do know that, so just kind of keep trucking and figure it out. But anyway, sorry about all that. With that being said, that'll be all for this diecast review, custom diecast review. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.
No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on the throne like me. Hot damn, I'm the man, and you wanna be just like me. You will never be in the zone like me. No one will blow up your phone like me. Won't ever go on